There we go. That's the intro for you. Gaming in the Havel Years. Turns out I need to do a bit of a shittier job making it look, because I made it look a bit too good. And I didn't quite get the title right. Because they split it into gaming. Clinton is two different, is one font, big bold letters, and then in the is small red letters on the sides of the photo. And also the gameplay fades out and just the photo is there, but fuck it. You get the sentiment. You get the sentiment completely. So, hi, hello, it's me again after way too long. And I know nobody's here currently, but hey, there's a chance this will be a VOD on YouTube and you might be watching it there. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I will be making a separate VODs channel to save shit too, because reasons. Anyway, I am in a rather shit situation, I will put it this way. My current employer, was very much irresponsible with ghosting me and actually getting shit ready, which is why my paycheck for last month was fucking nothing. And so, not only did I have to scrounge up rent for last month, because I wouldn't get paid in time, I need to scrounge up rent this month because what I got paid was fucking nothing, and again, I won't be paid until the 25th. Now, job hunting is so traumatizing that I don't want to do it. I don't want to bother with it, because as we all are aware, it is fucking impossible to get a job as a trans woman in this fucking economy. No matter what you try, no matter what you do, no matter how skilled you are, you will get denied. If you're a tall, fat, non-passing one like myself, it's even harder. No matter that you're a walking goddamn fucking tax break, they just won't let you get a job. And with me not having a car or a bike for transportation, and thus depending on public transport, not even having a license, it greatly limits what I can do. Hell, I can't even afford a fucking bicycle to be a delivery driver for the food options, a gig worker for that. Nope. Don't have the money for that part-time job. So this is what I can do. I can sit here, I can be a funny bird on the screen, go ha ha ha, hee hee hee, play these games, and hopefully bring joy to people by being here, being genuine, being myself, and being the biggest fucking idiot by playing stuff from a very specific time slot. Now, if you're a fan of Kidou, like I am, you might have seen his video reviewing the 297 worst game reviews ever. That was on the public access show Flights of Fantasy from the 90s, which was then re-uploaded to YouTube for archival purposes in the worst possible way, in the terms of how they archived it. The archiving was just shit. But what they did do was put in a very specific new intro sequence with a specific song, which was Gaming in the Clinton Years. And that's what I parodied with this. So that's the second time you've seen it. That's the parody of that. And Havel, specifically, was president for a while. Czech presidents are elected for 5 years. Now, he was elected in 1989, following the Velvet Revolution, so effectively 1990, when we were still, Czechoslovakia, Czech and Slovakian Federative Republic from 91 to 93. And then we had divorce in 1993, January 1st, 1993. and he was elected president for the 5 years following that. And he served 2 consecutive terms because, let's be honest, he was fine and we didn't want somebody else. He was a popular actor. God. We had a Ronald Reagan. Our first Czech president was a fucking Ronald Reagan, but he was a bit more of a liberal. Shame he flew to fucking Israel to be like, hey, we're liberating ourselves as well the moment the Velvet Revolution was done. Kind of a shit situation, to be honest, to do that. Anyway, I'll get into that. This means that from 1993 to 2003, we had the Havel years of presidency. And as such, I have this nice, thick sliver of a decade of gaming, which covers a bunch of consoles, a bunch of releases, a bunch of quality stuff. Like, if I was just to look up the console releases between 1993 and 2003, right? Right, if I look at from 1993 onward. Come on, give me 1993. Oh. I don't need all the console, just give me the 1990s. Thank you. Yeah, the Jaguar released in 1993. The 3DO released in 1993. And then, you know, we have the PS1, the 32X on the Sega CD, the Saturn, Sega Saturn Shiro in 1994, the Virtual Boy, the Nintendo 64, the Dreamcast. Right, the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, the GameCube. So I have a lovely selection of those generations of gaming. Let's see. I remember which gen we are at, which gens those were, but yeah. PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube. That's basically the endpoint. I have 2 years with the GameCube, or 2.5 years with the GameCube, because that's September. I have 2 years with the original Xbox, because that's November. I have 3 years, well, 2.5 years with the PlayStation, 2.75 in fact, because PS2 was in March. So I have a lot of options for like the peak of gaming, what some consider the peak of gaming, because that's what they grew up in. Let's be honest, you will always consider what you grew up with to be the peak of gaming. Me, I grew up with the PC games. I was born in 1996. So I remember Windows 95, Windows 98, because that's what we had in the household for a while, and at school. I remember Windows 2000, Windows XP. I remember playing on those, because that's all we had, because my parents thought a game system was a waste of money, an absolute waste of money, because, hey, we have a computer. You can play games on that, and we don't have to buy new games. You can just download those, you can just pirate them. What irresponsible parents to be encouraging theft from their child, from all their children, because they don't want to spend money on things like that and figure money is better spent on food and housing and clothes. It's like, what the hell? I know. They figure like, what the hell?
We have a Lancer game in a bit under 2 hours, and also can't promise it will be the most attentive for the whole stream. But what game are we playing today?
Well, I've just been yapping for a while now, but I am doing a gaming in the Havel Years.
Yes, yes.
I have.
We watched the Twitch stream for a few minutes up until now.
So you heard me yapping. I reached talking about having just a computer at home, not having consoles, which limited my experience. So I don't have the nostalgia for all these games that other people have. All I have is secondhand nostalgia and curiosity. You know, people being like, "It was so good, it was so peak, it was important." It's like, okay, sure. But all I got to play was Jazz Jackrabbit 2 and Warcraft 3 when I was a youngin'.
Yeah.
And that has an impact. Still, it is nice to have you here. What do you think about the intro compared to the original Gaming in the Clinton Years intro?
It's pretty good. Just, I think you shouldn't explain it though every time. I think you should just confuse people.
Oh, no worry. I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it. Maybe I should do the invincible thing.
Or whenever Havel or Clinton is brought up, you just play the.
Yeah, once per stream, whenever I say, gaming, whenever I say gaming in the Havel Years, instead of saying.
Just, we are now.
I just did the bit.
Yeah.
You're not watching the stream because you have a limited amount of screens. So yes, with all that yappery done, let me launch RetroArch.
Yeah, what game? What game are we
Star
playing?
Fox, or Starwing as it is
Star
called.
Fox, of course. So because the remake.
It's from 1993. It's the earliest game on the timeline I can play. Okay. Game. Let's see. There we go. Load content. See. Games emulator. Game. Now, I had to put in Starwing. That's the funny thing. I typed in Star Fox, and I was like, okay, where is it? And it had to be Starwing, because I'm in Europe. And Star Fox is so fucking funny, naming-wise, in Europe. That's why... So, the original Star Fox is called Starwing, because something else had, like, Star Fox copyrighted. Then Star Fox 64 is named Lilat Wars. And it starts being Star Fox, following that. Star Fox Adventures and onward. So yeah, let's go Star Fox. Alright, SNES. Alright, SNES. SNES. 9X 2010. This one, yeah. That's the thing about the game. Did it? Alright. There we go. Very awkward to be swapping between the games. Alright, is it visible? Not yet, not yet. What button was it? Okay, it was F1 to go into it. Okay, come on. Come on, game. Yeah, RetroArch, SNES X, come on, show up. I don't wanna be doing the Windows still. Come on. There we go. Now it's visible, so restart the content from the beginning so we actually see all the stuff. Nintendo presents. Ah, fuck, I'm being shot at. Star Fox. Push start. Okay. Boost. Nova Bomb, Break Blaster. Rolls. Down, up, change view. Alright, yeah.
No way they got Void Warlocks in this game in 1993.
Oh. Oh, that's how they are doing it. It's like lets you swap them to choose. Gotta decide. Alright, and I'm also not showing you the screen. That's something I ought to go fix. 1 second. Just quick. Yeah. I'm thinking, do I want it inverted up and down, or... or go where it points, actually?
We would probably go with going where it points, because the aim also is affected by it, we're pretty sure. Like, that's how you aim in Star Fox. So, it might be quite awkward to have inverted aim for your gun as well as movement. But maybe, like, it's really
Yeah, testing it out, it lets you test out how the controls feel, which is very good. Okay, I guess the actual barrel rolls don't come in until Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do this. Training or game? Let's go in the game itself, fuck it. Okay, now you decide, like, which direction you want to go, which path you want to do. Reach Planet Venom.
We've heard that it might have something to do with the difficulty as well. So maybe top path is the hardest. Oh wait, you can go to Fortuna. You can go hang out with Unico.
Yeah, let's go. And we start on Corneria. Corneria, the base. You have chosen course 3. A good choice to take Venom by surprise.
Good luck.
That fucking scared me. That good luck scared me shitless.
Yeah. They put voices on the SNES.
Alright. I don't know if I'm being shot at or not. It's hard to tell, I'll be honest. I'm trying to help you, Slippy, but it's fucking impossible. How are you supposed to shoot at anything here?
Well, that's the thing. Star Fox aiming is just kind of weird. We've never actually done it before, but we're pretty sure what you're supposed to do is just like angle your ship towards them, and then like go off
Slippy, I'd love to help you out, buddy, but I can't shoot worse shit. I can't shoot.
I feel like maybe this one would have been a good idea to practice off stream a little to find out if it
Fuck it! What do I look like, a coward? Do I look like a chicken to you?
Unique controlling game.
I ain't no coward.
Preparation is not the same as cowardice.
Whee! And I'm dead.
Why did we think that you were going to crash the wing in there like half a second before you did?
9/11.
True, you should have flown directly into the tower instead. Nice door game.
Thought I could make it. I wanted to see what the hell was down there. You know, in the spirit of the gaming in the Clinton years, I don't have to beat these games. I'm supposed to be shit at them.
True, get out the Game Shark codes now. It's gaming in the Clinton years.
Reach the final stage, put in this code.
Time. It's cheating time. What is up with that door?
There's a thing in there I'm trying to get.
No, I know. It's just the door. It seems to exist purely to trick you.
Yeah, I forget which buttons break. Got a 9/11 those towers.
I don't think the Boeing 747 shot a Nova bomb at those towers unless Bungie has been writing new lore about historical events like the Graviton Lance.
Well, we will never know.
Saddam Hussein was a Void Warlock.
Well, definitely not a Void Titan, because they got trained to be against communists, and you know who's a Void Titan?
14.
And he's a Russian.
True.
Well,
a lot of Destiny 2 characters are Russian, though. Like,
yeah, they're Russian into them raids!
Huh?
They're Russian into them raids. Alright, fine, I'll do training then. Game, goddamn you. Let's see your real ability. Gotta fly through all the rings.
It's strange though, because like a lot of people are Russian, but Saint 14 is still like the most Russian. Not entirely true. There is one character who's
I think it's partially because he's a Colossus reference. He might be a Colossus reference. You know, Iron Dude. I can't get.
What is up with these doors? Why do they keep doing that?
Stay in formation. How the hell am I supposed to?
like it wants you to like align with the outline there. What? How did it do that? I don't seem to be able to go along with that.
Oh, it's a quick tap.
Oh. Ah, yeah, of course.
What's wrong is that a bird is piloting him, Falco.
Falco would find that very insulting.
Yeah, he can eat shit for all I care. He's not even a good rival. Press start to go back to the main game. Whoopsie daisy. Well. Ugh, that's the training. Okay. Let's try the game then. Let's go for my favorite Warframe.
Alright.
For
I
Titania.
wonder what Peppy Hair is going to say about this one.
Counterattack Venom.
Okay,
Good
he's
luck.
not saying it was a smart move.
Good luck.
He said the other one was a smart move.
Uh-huh. Oh, I feel like I need to like give it fucking different visuals. Okay. I know about that overlay. Not what I'm looking for. Global config. Oh, there's the cheats. Set up cheat codes. No thanks. I need to look them up. Shaders. There isn't one. Okay, so never mind on that. I'm just looking for something that will let me take a fucking scan lines. Because it looks too clean like this, and that makes it difficult.
Scan lines can work pretty well, but I feel like this... The clean look doesn't look too bad for what it is. The game does not look good, but that's... I think that's an inevitable consequence of trying to do this on the SNES.
Made it through!
Oh shit, it actually... It didn't clip you that time.
That's how everything else is. It's an improvement. Not sure what that was about, but okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, I seized the red. Oh, boss fight time.
this was technology in 1993. This was cutting edge.
Okay, managed to let that fucking thing off. Come on, come on. Come on. You know, I got diagnosed. When I got my autism diagnosis, they were like, yeah, she's good with perspective. Then I use those pronouns, but you know. It's like, fuck.
Maybe they were wrong about that one, then with just what just happened.
It's because of how they do the perspective here, but okay, that was a checkpoint, so that's good.
Yeah. Careful, it looks like you've only got one life left, and we don't know if it goes to 0 or just game over.
Yeah. There's one last try after 0, so... Because I crushed 3 times. Well, good news is I don't have to suffer the SNES Super FX chip for that much longer. You know, there aren't that many games that use it on the list.
Yeah. And some games technically use it, but only for like one gimmick fight.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Go look up which Final Fantasy games came out in the 90s. Please.
Alright.
Thank you very much. I know Final Fantasy...
Just look up a list of Final Fantasy games by release date.
Yep, that'll be easier. I know 7 and 8 are in the 90s, because those are PlayStation 1 games. And then 7, 8, 9 are PlayStation 1 games, so those are definitely getting played.
Almost definitely 5 and 6, and probably maybe 4 also good.
Okay, yeah, look up those dates.
Those were on the SNES.
Yeah, but were they before 1993 or after?
Okay, we're looking on the Wikipedia article right now. Okay, so 4 released in wait, you can still play 4, but not as it originally released, but the PlayStation version was the first release in PAL regions, and that was 2002.
Okay. The PlayStation release of 4 in 2002, got it.
PS4.
But
5 also had a PlayStation release in 2002, as well as actual releases in in Japan in 1992, but 5 didn't release in North America until the PlayStation version in 1999, and then PAL got it in 2002. 6 was 1994 in Japan and North America, both just on the SNES.
Yep.
So 6 actually you can just play on its original console.
Okay, so I can play 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are definitely, because PS2 does fall within the Havel years. I went to look it up. Not sure if you caught me yapping that, but console-wise, I can play the GameCube games that released up until 2003.
Very funny idea. There's one more Final Fantasy game that released during the Havel years.
Yeah, which one?
11.
Oh shit, did it?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Released in Japan in 2002, and the PC version dropped in North America on October 28th of 2003.
Barely in there! But also, with all those updates, it's no longer
But
there. I
think
can't play the
I
original
think if it's
update.
basically just the PS2 game, then we're allowed to... Okay, Microsoft... If we go by the Japanese release, you can play Final Fantasy XI.
But I need to play a classic version without all the patches, and I don't think there's private servers for that shit.
Private servers definitely exist for Final Fantasy XI.
Well, you're on research for that, because if they do, it's going in there. Havel Years of the original Final Fantasy XI experience.
There were also 5 expansion packs, and Rise of the Zilart was 2003, so that might be possible. We don't know when in 2003 it was. Okay, let's check this archived post that was linked to as a source. Maybe it'll tell us when in 2003.
Maybe. Well, I keep struggling in this bitch-ass game. Why did I decide to do it? Why did I decide to do Star Fox? Okay, it's an important game for the year, but why did I decide to start with it?
Good luck.
If anything, you should have just pretended it didn't happen and then played Star Fox 64. That's what Nintendo wants to do.
But hey, I reached the boss, so that was good progress.
But also, actually, that brings up a good question. Are we setting the precedent that for games that did manage to receive updates, because there are going to be games that have had updates since, like, back then, how much of the game can be considered to be from 2002 or whatever? And do we go with, like, just expansions are off the table for things like MMOs, or do we still play, like, something that happened to get an update in, say, 2004 that, like, fixed some bugs or whatever?
Well, I said Havel Years, we're sticking to Havel Years.
Okay, Rise of the Zilart was included in the North American release of Final Fantasy XI, so it might not be possible to play it in English without Rise of the Zilart.
Okay, but that's
And we don't know when
2003
in
release.
2003 that dropped.
But it's still 2003.
Yeah. So even if Havel wasn't literally president, it was still a year from Havel. It was still a Havel year.
Yeah. But yeah, I did request help with the research of, you know, what games could be included in there, what couldn't be.
Yeah. Also, 12 is definitely way past the cutoff.
Yeah.
They dropped 11 in 2002, and then when making 12, they were like, let's wait till 2006.
Well, took their sweet time on it, huh?
Yeah.
I guess they were jorking it to that fucking bunny too much. And they were trying to do some wild shit.
Yeah.
And I'm dead again. But I reached the checkpoint.
Also, actually, Final Fantasy X-2 in Japan released March 13th of 2003, so you could play X-2 as well.
Oh hell yeah, we can play dress up! That's like one of the big things about that.
Oh, there's also Final Fantasy Tactics. That released in 1997 or 98.
Yeah, those are. Yep.
Doesn't seem to have gotten a PAL release, but well,
It didn't get it until like
we're in
this
Eastern
year.
Europe. Are we really going to frown upon a bit of pirating from other lands?
Right. Alright, if the Germans had a booming Dreamcast, like, piracy scene of hacking that thing.
If you were British and this was about, like, whatever equivalent years this were, then maybe this would be a different conversation. Maybe. Probably not. But, like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, Tactics Advance also. 2003?
Okay, barely in there, yeah. Yeah, there is a Wikipedia page of all the games that, like, release per year. I think I missed that checkpoint.
Interesting to put in. We are currently just looking at Final Fantasy games.
Yep. Because those will provide a couple streams worth of stuff to play.
Also, we do have an idea for like occasional little like joke streams where, you know, we talked about the idea of maybe actually we talked about this on stream, or are we like keeping this as not like
the
mentioned?
roulette thing, or
not necessarily not the roulette. We'll just send you a message about it. And,
well, can't quite check it, but I mean, if it's not secret, it's fine. Nobody's watching right now. I'll be honest with you.
True. If someone like looks at an archived like VOD of this and finds out about this beforehand, that's just an Easter egg. That's foreshadowing.
That's just foreshadowing. Yeah, that's set up punchline, you know.
So we've talked about Warframe 1999, right?
Uh-huh.
And how that could be like an idea for like a joke stream. Cassette Beast 2002 is also technically like it's set within the cutoff. I feel like if it literally is included in the title of the game, it has more like weight to it than if it were just some random game set in that time period.
Listen, I'd be slightly more willing if it was up to games that Havel could have experienced while alive, because he passed away a couple of years back. So, like, look up when he died.
Well, let's look up when. What was his first name again?
Václav. Son of a... Wah. I have been struggling with it for an hour. I think I can say...
he died in 2011.
Yeah, so before Warframe. Okay, so I've been struggling with Star Fox...
not experience Warframe.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was yapping for long enough, and I've been struggling for like half an hour. But I would say that's enough to get a snapshot of the experience.
Yeah. Who was actually beating Star Fox? I feel like Star Fox is the kind of game where you probably rented it from like a Blockbuster or whatever if you were like in a place that had one of those. Because it also would have been very expensive, actually. Let's think about that. Like economically, how many people actually purchased Star Fox for the SNES,
right?
And played it and kept it in their collection,
right?
There's no Twitch audience yet to actually tell us to stop making these excuses, so we can just say whatever we want.
We can say whatever the fuck we want and decide on a different game from the list, which I might have to procure, but you know what I do have on the list that was fun and counts as a shooter?
I need to check when did Halo CE release?
Oh, that's an original Xbox game that is in our timeline. Original Xbox was 2000.
Halo CE was 2001. We can play it.
Yep, we can play it. We can play 9/11, the game. Like, between Halo and Mass Effect, you have the most 9/11 game you could have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'll switch to SD
To be
Kidou
clear, this will
Senshi
not be via
Gundam
the
2.
Master Chief Collection. Halo
Obviously
CE will be via like its original release.
Which
Or
does have a
it's perhaps
PC
its
version.
Windows port.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
original Windows port.
Mhm.
Well, there is...
And it even has a 2-player campaign.
Oh, lovely. You know what else has
I don't know if that's possible online though. Probably not.
You know what else has a 2-player thing?
What?
That I'm just launching?
What is it?
SD
Sunrise
Kidou Senshi
Propaganda.
Gundam 2.
Yep.
Okay, is this still being streamed to you because it's a remark? Yeah, it did not cut it off. Yep. We're good. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how to like do a shared playing online.
Yeah, netplay is kind of a difficult thing to like immediately set up with planning before a stream, most likely.
Still, let's go SD Gundam.
Although, actually, it might be on Fightcade.
Hold on, let me swap it in.
Which Fightcade is a separate thing that runs other like a lot of fighting games and has like netplay setup included in it. The Fightcade game list.
Okay, update it. It's in there. Resuming the game.
We would also need to set up Fightcade on our own end though.
Yeah, it's got 1-player, 2-player option. And look at that Fang that's on the selection, right? What do you think that is?
Zoom in here. Haro.
You can barely see the ear flop. Now I choose one of the mobile suits from Zeta, the main one. So we have the Mark II AU colors. We have the Zeta. And we have the Hyakushiki. So which one are we taking?
Zeta.
Of course. One continue. Okay, start. Whee! Look at that launch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's something very funny and unexpected. It have passed 7 years after finished the war between Zion Dukedom and the Union of the Earth.
Between Zion Dukedom.
The 0087th Universal Century.
That's not the right one. The 0087th Universal. I like how this implies that there have been 86 Universal Centuries beforehand.
Anyway, look at this fucking
Oh, I
thing.
see. It's fucking
Shmup.
Okay.
It's a shmup and you can turn around for shooting.
Really, the Zeta is probably the most well-equipped of the
Ah,
This
that's
is
how
like
I swap the weapons.
rotation,
Okay.
Like the usual shoot 'em up games now.
Don't know what the fuck they do. I haven't caught one yet. There, we made it to the moon. Look!
I sure hope nothing bad
It's the
happens.
eye catch recreated.
That's a really well-made little sequence.
Oh, that's what that
Oh
is.
shit! You can enter ship mode. Wave Rider time. But also, I mentioned Fight Gate earlier. That's fighting games. I for a second I thought you were going to blow up games. This is not that. So Fight Gate will not help for this most likely. However, there are still like I think like options.
Say hi to the Hyper Bazooka. Woi!
Oh,
Mesala! Mesala Lolicon!
what? What
That's
did
all
you
I get-
just call the enemy mobile suit? Camille, you're out of line.
Nope, it's a reference. There's that bit in the fucking SD Gundam short where they're going to the space station like burlesque show, and the Misalas are really into Perla too, and so the other enemy suits call him a pedophile.
Right.
Woo! I made it! Barely any help, but I did it. Cinderella 4, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why the
Teleported
GMs are
because,
shooting at me though. Also, goddamn, I need more health. Okay, so health doesn't get repaired in between stages. But still, this is so much
Abe
more.
doesn't have the resources to
This is-
repair the data between these.
Ah, fuck. Still, this is so much more fun than Star Fox. Similar genre, but god, I'm having way more fun.
Just move in 2 dimensions, please. Thank you, game. Yeah, the SNES should be for 2D games, and it should not be 3D.
Shit, Doom. There's Doom.
Ah, fuck. Oh, I got continue, so phew. Okay, space station. I catch. I still don't know why the GMs are fighting us as well. Why the gyms?
That's the Titans commandeered them.
They don't need to commandeer the gyms, they're old as shit.
Well, it's a
Okay.
big like shoot 'em up thing, so they needed more. They needed more mobile suits than
Haro.
Because you keep destroying all of the like the Zaku's and such.
Okay, what the hell does Haro do? What the hell did you do, Haro? I hear Lala.
Emotional support.
Yeah, I heard Lala.
Oh, you got some healing
Oh,
there. I
oh,
think.
these fuckers. Yes, Jamie, Pokemon is short for Pocket Monsters. Why are you telling me this while I'm streaming? And Digimon is short for Digital Monsters, indeed!
The crazy thing is, Jamie could actually just join
Is salmon short for
your
salt
roles
water
now
monsters?
instead of using Twitch chat.
I don't remember if I gave Jamie the right to be in here. I forgot. Okay, barely made it through that
Should
fight.
I give Jamie the right to
Yes.
be here or no?
Yes, and then poke her
Okay.
for the stupid joke of his salmon saltwater monsters. And I'm okay. I'm out of continues. So I definitely need more Haros. Oh, that's a blue gun cannon, huh?
Okay. Do we have the permission to manage trolls? It doesn't look like we do.
We can ban Jamie from the server, but can't give a role.
This wasn't a role-based thing. This was a selected list of users thing. Okay, we're on Kilimanjaro now. I recognize it. Haro. Okay, White Haro is healing. Oh, hell yeah! It's this fucking thing.
Also, it doesn't look like we have a way of editing that like permission on.
Dang it. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up, you little transforming donut. Come on. No! Well, yes, continue, please. Oh, 1 continue and 2 lives. That's okay. That helps a lot. With stress. Come on. Not again. Ouch. Cramps. Oh, lost all my continues on this fucker, but I did it. And that was the eye catch moment? Fuck.
So would you like to edit the permissions so Jamie can come in here?
Yeah. Let's get Jamie in about fucking salmon. Okay, permissions. Oh no, she's in. Roles members. She's in there. She can come in. We can drag Jamie in. Drag Jamie in to interrogate her about fucking salmon being saltwater monsters. Ah, fuck. Well, this is as far as I got. Still, proud of myself. I had fun with this game. It is very fun. And you don't even need to understand Japanese to play it, which is good. Not sure what the hell the option of thing is.
Also a versus mode.
Yep. Yep. Attack, jump, so jump, turn.
You could
select.
give yourself more continues, or maybe lower the difficulty.
I can do up to. Oh. Oh, I can do easy and free continues. Hell yeah!
Yeah, you could set the game to easy mode.
Woo! I can choose different music. The females.
Wait, what the fuck were the? Wait, what was that other one? Also,
You type.
no, not that one.
Boy!
Huh?
Let's see. Okay, easy, free continues. Zeta, let's go. Okay, it's still the same music here. Okay, way less things on the screen on easy. That has helped.
They don't seem to be firing as often as well. Oh, that's after just actually did some stuff.
Okay, okay. Wait.
It seems like maybe they have a bit less health as well.
I mean, it was one shot, one kill on these books. Haro! Not sure what that Haro did, but it was Haro. We love Haro. We so love Haro. Haro is precious.
True.
I need to do a chat text-to-speech redeem thing, so that is Haro based. Wait, okay. Come on. Based on which weapon you get. Whoop. Okay, Orange Haro refilled all those. Yeah, based on which weapon you get, the longer it takes to regen it. Okay, Green Haro was health. Come here, catch me. Mesala lolicon.
Oh, that ram did a. Oh wait, that's not your health bar, right? I forgot. It's the weapon charge. And Masala doesn't seem to be doing that much damage.
Yeah, nowhere near as much as before, but then again, it was an early stage. Whoop! I beam sabered it. Fuck yes.
Nice.
How dare you heat hawk me? Okay, let's go gap fleas. Oh? No gap fleas there, huh? Okay, yeah, no, that wasn't the end of the stage. Here they'll be. Stealth, this. Yes. Yes, this. Yes. I like shmups. I suck at them. But I like shmups if they're just in 2 dimensions. Like, not bullet hells, fuck no, but, you know, general shmups.
Yeah.
Like, I'd really love to get good at Zero Ranger. Because that game is great. Are you aware of the game Void Stranger?
Yes. Yeah, we are.
Okay, so it has a bit of a, like, tie-in with Zero Ranger in terms of cosmology. I think Lala slowed them down. Yeah, it does slow them down. Blue Haro slows them down.
Yeah, I guess it has ice powers because it's blue.
Thank you, Lala, from slowing the enemies from beyond the grave. Yay! Onwards!
It's very nice of Lala soon to be so helpful in helping you get your bearings. Someone very unhinged might even say that she could have been a mother to him. But no one would ever say that. That would be a bit too ridiculous.
Charaznable might have said it, but Charaznable is gone and has nothing to do with Quattro Bugina.
Even if Quattro Bugina will tell you that Char was pretty cool.
Like, Char had an 8-pack. I don't get why people could hate Haro. I recall people hating Haro. I don't know why they would. They have no joy in their heart. No whimsy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Haro is God's perfect creature. And it really tells you if you understand Gundam or not, if you like Haro or not. Okay, this fucker was so much more difficult than normal. Phew.
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck that Easy exists and that it did this.
Yeah.
God, and SD Gundam is always so charming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little sillies. They don't want you to know this, but you can... Look. Oh! Hi, 4! I'm somebody else when I pilot a Psycho Gundam. Yeah, you are!
Yep. Yeah.
That's from this part of the show when Camille tries to save her from Kilimanjaro. Where the Titans have a fucking base to research. Whoa, look at her! It's so big. Rest in peace, 4. Oh, I have 3 lives now. How? When did I get a 3rd one?
Good question. Maybe.
I need to also.
I have no idea. Maybe it's just that person.
I also need to be charting these things. Give the ratings. Give the experience. Okay.
Yeah, we need like a rating for each of the games that have been played here. I suppose you would probably be the best one to give it. We can like maybe advise. We go like, "Ooh, are you sure about that?"
Okay, so what I like is Famitsu's 40-point system, where they have 4 categories out of 10, right? And so you can reach 40 points tops.
Yeah.
Hello! Whoa! Humra! 3 Humbrabis, fuck me! And they stun, son of a bitch! I knew they would, but fucking hell.
Now, the question is, if we want to do the Famitsu thing, what categories we should use, because I don't think they should be the same. I don't know what Famitsu's categories
I mean, you can look it up. It's like gameplay, visuals, audio, and then like story maybe. But having those categories, which allows me comments, right?
Yeah.
What?
I think given that these reviews are happening in hindsight, there should be a category, the impact of the game's legacy on, like, overall gaming discourse or game design. after it was made.
Yep. Let me make a fucking Excel sheet quickly
Mm-hmm.
in Google Docs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Google.com, give me sheets, Google Sheets. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Game name. Year. And let's yep. Okay. From 2 categories. Yeah, the Famitsu scores. By having 4 critics, each assign a score from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. Okay. Oh yeah, they have 4 different critics rated, so it's not like categories.
Yeah.
Oh, can do categories myself. Okay, so that's gameplay, visuals, audio, story, impact. We're doing starting with Star Fox. 993. Let's see, gameplay. From that experience, I'd say a very much mid. That's a 5 out of 10. Visuals, for the time, intriguing and novel. Currently not that great. I'll give those a 7. I got jump scared by the voices in terms of audio. Fucking jump scared by those. And those tunes do get reused a lot and are iconic. I'll give those a 7 as well. Story, there's barely any. You're going off to punch a big fucking ape that turns himself into a head by going on one of 3 routes, and your dad sacrificed himself. It's really built upon in Star Fox 64 because they keep making the same fucking Star Fox game.
Like we should have different categories. I think story doesn't make sense as a category for this. Because some games, I feel like a game shouldn't be docked points for the fact that it just isn't trying to be a specific narrative-driven experience. I think
Story not applicable. We have not applicable.
Yeah.
Gameplay, visual, audios, story. Not applicable.
Also, I feel like story can be not applicable here because you didn't finish it.
That too. Impact.
Honestly, if anything, a lot of this is not very applicable. Not finishing it. I feel like this review should probably also have like a Murano where it's like, this was not finished. This is off of first impressions.
Yeah. Okay, impact. I'll give that a 6. And then finished? Question mark. Yes or no? That's a no. Unfinished. Well, there is something I need to go finish, which is the fucking I need to go use the bathroom. So
yeah.
We'll return shortly. And we're back with more. Don't need to play the whole thing every time. Okay. Back to Gundam. Yay, Lalaharo! Woo! Green Harrow, hell fucking yes! Orange? Okay, that's nearly all 3 Harrows. Whoop. Oh no, that's the Masala. Hey, it's faster and it's fucking missile. The fuck does this motherfucker expect me to do except... Well, I guess I got him. Whoa! Okay, Axis broke a boa coup, sure. And I'm still in Wave Rider mode for a little bit. There we go. Which does up my speed, it turns out. Who would have thought? There's Axis. And there's an eye catch. Oh, Gaza sees. Yay, no more Titans fighting. We're going after the fuckers. We're going after Axis. We're in that part of the season. Lady Haman's gonna be here.
Maybe we're approaching the end of the game.
Maybe. Psycho Mark II! Rosamia, no! You know, I can say with some confidence that the Psycho Gundam from GitHY was more based on the Mark II than on the original. Also, shit, I did not switch to the actual stream screen, fuck! I was still on the chatting screen! Son of a bitch!
Ah, shit.
Okay, there's...
Lost footage.
Quattro is fighting Haman in the background. That was cool as shit. And I have 4 heals? Damn it, missed the blue arrow. I guess if you finish a stage with extra stuff, you're fine, so good. I guess it's bonuses. Fucking 4 hours, just little dudes on that shit. Oh, there it is! There he is, Mr. Jared Leto himself!
Is that what we're calling him now?
What else would we call him? It's what he is. A creepy misogynist.
You need to beat him up so badly he actually does the Skeletor voice for real.
He does a voice, just not the Skeletor voice.
We need him to do the voice and not just a voice.
Yeah, because when Mark Hamill voiced Skeletor, he just did a fucking Joker. It happened!
Oh shit.
The concussion!
Oh, Camille's brain damage move.
Hi, Haro.
You won!
I won!
You beat Gundam Zeta!
Whoa! Haro got spooked by the fireworks. Congratulations! Thank you. What? Nani? Easy mode finished.
Yeah.
There's definitely more endings if I beat hard, but I don't have it in me to do that. But now I wonder if there are different campaigns for the different ones. I would not be shocked if there were. You know what? Let's find out.
Yeah, because Quattro wouldn't ram into Jared Mesa like that.
Okay, let's do the Mark II then. Let's go back and play the Mark II and see the difference. Oh yeah, that is a different title screen.
Oh shit. They each get a separate campaign. That's interesting.
We get a separate
very
campaign.
nice feature for this time.
Separate campaign based on what you choose at the start. That is, yeah. An excellent thing to just put in and have fun with. What's your ultimate? Having a shield out is your ultimate?
Well, it would block the bullets. That would be quite useful.
Now let's bazooka everything. Shield and bazooka, come on. Okay, blue Haro get. Okay, that's a station. Why am I fighting a Rick Diaz? Why am I fighting Char's Rick Diaz?
This is a bit more of an aggressive recruitment than before. Well, timeline's fucked. You killed Char.
Timeline's fucked. Yeah, that is the funny thing in Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Are you aware of it? Are you aware of the time paradox game over screen?
Yeah.
Fucking
Mission
funny.
mailed.
Hold on, go check if Metal Gear 2 is in the Havel Years or not. I think it might not be. It might be too early.
Wait, Metal Gear Solid 2 or just Metal Gear 2?
Metal Gear 2. Because Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid... Or, yeah, Metal Gear
That's
Solid, the one in...
1990.
Okay, so those are out. Solid and Solid 2 are in. Oh shit, we're dropping to the planet. Yeah, different campaigns.
Huh.
This is the prototype Wave Rider.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in Jabro. I'd recognize Jabro anywhere. Cause it's a hole in the ground, and I wanna be a worm. In the ground, and I wanna be a worm. In the ground, and I wanna be a worm. That is a deep cut to Super Crazy Guitar Maniac Deluxe 4. Which is a Flash game. A rhythm game? Where the arrow keys are just presses, and then it's got the pad numbers as holds. And everything's a stick figure. And when you buy a specific guitar for your score, you unlock a weird song. Which is a ska song. Oh shit, we're on a lift. I told you this was job, bro. We're in the fucking rainforest now.
Okay, it turns out Flash games started being made rather early on. Like, some of them are earlier than the cutoff.
Yep.
So we can play some, potentially.
Yep, some of them. But nothing that I recall, like Upgrade Complete 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the people on Newgrounds were very horny. There's a website about like the history of Flash games, and it has a graph of like the games in chronological order, and there's like a size thing you can click on it and see how many people played it and what the title was. The Lusty Barfly was played 6.8 million times.
Of course it was.
Wait a minute. Mega Man RPG? What Mega Man RPG Flash game? We need to look into this.
Yeah, go look into it.
Because it was during 2001.
Ah, fuck, I blew up. Mom, I blew up. Oh yeah, we're getting the cutscene of the fucking nuke.
Well, there goes Jaburo.
There goes Jaburo. Oh, Hong Kong time. Oh fuck. There's things I'm not supposed to kill here. I lost 1,000 score for killing something. That was in the water.
Okay, not only was Mega Man RPG within the cutoff, but also Mega Man RPG 2.
Yep.
We look into Flash fan game culture with this.
Yep. Excellent. Put it on the list. You know the list.
Yep.
Hopefully it's in Flashpoint.
Well, we got a website here called flashmuseum.org that seems to have the shit.
Well, I have Blue Maxima Flashpoint downloaded, so I can look that up as well. I catch. Okay, so this is Cinderella 4 now. And I'll fought 4. Gotta love research. Would love to yap at somebody in chat, but alas, nobody's in chat. Okay, here's 4 again. Aww. Looks way cuter with those eyes open instead of those angry eyes.
Yeah.
And she's off. Wait, a first shield gives me invincibility?
Also, we might have to leave in like 10 minutes, or maybe not.
Only one way to find out. Ask. I know in 10 minutes it'll be 2 hours, and considering nobody showed up, I think I'll have to cut it off.
Fair enough.
Okay, it's that fucking thing that Rosamia was in. Or, I guess this is the one Jared was in. Wait. The Blue Harrow made a fucking big zap here, not a slowdown. What the hell?
So I typed when session into the chat, and the GM said, "Oh fuck." So probably not session in 10 minutes.
Oh fuck. One session, oh fuck. Classic.
The GM just added someone else and said when.
Classic. Classic.
That someone else who was asked is now typing. Looking like maybe session in 8 minutes, maybe not.
That's a big maybe by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, getting zapped by those fucking big sticks is funny because of the expression the Gundams make. Just, whoa, big eyes. Get zapped, big eyes.
Yeah.
I catch. Okay, that's the Zeta fighting the Messala, and I'm fighting the Pallas Athena. That is bodying me, holy shit. I got 2 heals, like I have two repairs on me and 3 continues still, but goddamn.
morning, right? That was not at time of 5:30, right? Everyone seems confused. Someone else thought Thursday wasn't happening.
Yay, cutscene! Whoa! Well, Elle and Rosami are dead. Hi, Haro. Scared by the firework. Congratulations. Easy mode complete. Well, I think that's about enough. Hands are getting cramped. You have things to do. I have things to do.
Might have things to do.
You might have.
Idea.
You might have things to do. I finished 2 campaigns there. So let's put that fucking thing in the list. Just gonna wait. Yeah, 1993. Gameplay wise, that's as far as shmups go. As far as shmups go, I'd call that an 8. It's got solid ground stuff. It has things to build upon, because it's pretty much a very basic shmup. But what it does have is solid visuals. That's a 9. I loved the SD Gundam aesthetics. I love how what they managed. The eye catches were impressive. The cutscenes,
that looked really good for the SNES. Yeah.
The cutscene adaptations, great. The little background fights that you saw in the 2 campaigns of like Quattro fighting Haman in the Cubely, and Camille fighting Shiroko and the Zeta in the backgrounds there. Those were so good. Audio, it's a 7. It's a SNES thing. The song selection was very limited. Even if there was like a song select thing, I didn't hear any difference in the background music. Don't know why. Story, non-applicable. It is adapting Zeta, but in that, it is doing an excellent little run-through of pivotal moments. Impact, I don't think it had much of an impact. That's going to be a 5 on impact.
This just kind of seemed like a shoot. I don't know if maybe it had like a large impact on licensed games in Japan or whatever. We just don't know. But as far as we can tell, not really a high-impact title.
Definitely not. And I'd say I finished it, yes, but I have more things to do. I still have the Hyakushiki campaign. I can try braving the higher difficulties if I felt more confident doing those, considering how fast some of those fights were.
Yeah, each campaign is relatively short, but you have multiple to choose from. And there's a 2-player mode and a versus mode if you want to fight with your friends, although we did not get the chance to test out those modes today.
Yeah, hopefully.
So that provides some extra gameplay variety with replayability to an extent.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely something I'd go back to. This is definitely something I'd like have just to play.
Yeah, we may even see it on this very show again if we figure out getting the multiplayer working through a connection, and if we manage to hook ourselves up on a controller.
Yeah, like I'm looking here. I can host a netplay session, and there's a. Do not publicly announce it. I can put in the password. I can set that up.
Mhm.
Not play non-slim mode clients. So there is a thing I can host it.
Mhm.
And you just do connect to NetPlay host. I'll have an address. User relay server. And then you can just join in there. And we can play together, I think.
Yeah.
You just gotta have RetroArch.
We'll just have to set up RetroArch and set up our end of that.
Yeah, just make sure you have the SNES 9X core installed. I don't know if you need your own copy of the game.
Yeah, that's a good question, because NetPlay on the SNES would imply that it would just be using, like, one thing, and you would probably just plug in as a computer.
Yeah, probably.
Footage streamed or whatever.
So, yeah. I guess... Tomorrow? Do you feel up for it tomorrow? I feel up for it tomorrow. Don't know.
We can try tomorrow.
I don't know exactly when, because we have the appropriately and Extra Booster 1 and Starter Deck 10 G Generation Eternal event at my local Adhrana Stolu. We might get a bunch of players from Prague coming in, so it might not just be the 4 players that we had in Pardubice, which was very awkward.
Yeah.
We might have an actual bunch of people to play with. And I'm gonna bring that Ishtula commander deck, because there is a commander party happening basically at the same time. So it's like, okay, we finished this, now we can try commander. Maybe we'll see how many people agree to it. How many people will feel up for it. We have gotten out of the heat wave, thankfully. The height today was 27 degrees, which is still hot. But it's not, 38 degrees hot.
Yeah.
Now, with that said, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I am saying to literally nobody, because there was nobody in chat. There was nobody watching. But still, thank you. Thank you for watching.
If you're watching the VOD, thanks for coming back here, watching the VOD of one of the first gaming in the the Havel Years streams.
Yes, thank you for coming in for a giddy. Or GitHY? Discuss. GitHY or GitHY?
I don't fucking know.
I'm saying that to whoever watches that one. Thank you. And with our final screen, that's it for tonight.
All right.